Welcome to the Mind Over Money podcast with Jessen James.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Mind Over Money podcast. My name's Jessen James, your host. If you are new to us, welcome to our family. If you are not new to us, welcome back. And you know the drill. Please do me a favor to help this podcast reach more people. Like and subscribe to it on your favorite channel, on your favorite platform. Make sure you leave us a review once you've listened to the episode, or leave us a review for the entire podcast. It helps other people sift through all the noise out there in the podcast world. And also, please share it with somebody that you love. Share it across your social media. Tag me in that post if you do share it on your socials, and I'll do my best to follow you and tag you and share you on my stories as well. So let's get stuck into this episode. And today I want to talk about energy, especially energy when it comes to money, because at the end of the day, this is the Mind Over Money podcast. However, this show is dedicated to uplifting everything to do with your mindset and your money, especially money abundance, because that's really, really, really important. Now, I'm not talking about spiritual stuff right now. However, there is some spirituality around what I'm going to say. You see, everything is energy, as you know. Okay, now energy can also neither be formed or destroyed. It's just transfers, it changes form. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to your own energy, you need to be thinking about your vibrational energy. What energy are you vibrating on right now when it comes to money? Because like I said, this is the Mind Over Money podcast, so let's talk about money. If you are in business right now, are you vibrating on a 10 out of 10 frequency when it comes to your energy levels when you are speaking to your prospects? Are you 10 out of 10 when you are walking into a room full of people who you might be networking with? What energy level are you at right now? Now, I'm not talking about bouncing off the walls, screaming and saying to everyone, hey, how you doing? How you doing? And like freaking people out. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, where's your energy level? Are you approachable? Are you someone that people want to gravitate towards? Do you have charisma? Do you have charm? Do you have that energy that makes people want to actually go and speak to you and do business with you? Because chances are, for many of you right now, you are walking around 5 out of 10 when you should be 10 out of 10 energy, especially if you're in business. Think about it. Who wants to do business with someone who's a 5 out of 10 energy? I don't. But who does want to do business with someone who's a 10 out of 10 energy? I do. And that's the whole point. In business, highest energy wins. Plain and simple. If you are vibrating on a higher frequency than your competitor, you are going to attract more attention. And as you know, money follows attention and attention follows money. If you're getting more attention because people are gravitating towards you, if you're getting more attention because people are feeling drawn towards you, if you're getting more attention because when you open your mouth, people go, wow, I love that person. There's something about that person. They're so positive. They're so upbeat. They've got this can-do attitude. I like that about them. People are going to naturally gravitate towards you and want to do business with you. And it's the same for you if you're listening to this right now and you're in a job. Look, if you are in a job, and you're not happy in your job, for example, which unfortunately 80% of the population aren't, then look, it doesn't matter whether you're happy with your job or not, because at the end of the day, it pays your bills. Someone is bothering to pay you, whether you like your working conditions or not, whether you like your employer or not, it's irrelevant. Somebody is actually bothering to make some money to pay you a salary. That, my friend, you should be grateful for. Now, even if you're not happy at work, why don't you still give it 110% of your energy? You see, many of us want more, but we won't make do with what we've already got or give what we've already got 110%. Listen, I don't care even if you're unhappy with your job. Even if you're unhappy with your job, give it 110% of your energy and your attention until you find something else that you're happier with. Like, for example, let me give you an example of this. Imagine walking into a restaurant and the waiter is not very happy with their job, which a lot of waiters aren't, let's be honest, okay? Then they come and serve you and they are 5 out of 10 energy, quite flat, not very happy or upbeat. How does that affect your dining experience? Well, my guess is if you're anything like me, it's not very enjoyable, is it? But let's flip it. How many of you have been to a restaurant before where the waiter or the waitress has been upbeat, they've been friendly, they've been charming, they've been charismatic, they love what they do, they're having fun, they're enjoying themselves. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. I mean, they could be on minimum wage and not very happy outside of there, but in that moment, you don't know because they're so happy, they're giving you 110% of their attention, their vibe's there, the energy's there. How do you now feel when you're having your meal? Great. It's such a great experience. Am I right? So the point is this. It doesn't actually matter whether you like your job or hate your job. It doesn't actually matter. What matters is that you vibrate on 110% energy. You should be up there. You should be up there vibrating on a certain energy. Why? Because then you're going to attract better opportunities. You're going to attract better things. Do you know how many times I've walked into establishments before where I've just said, I like your energy to the person behind the till or behind the checkout. So I like your energy. Like I've even poached staff before for some of my businesses and go, yeah, I love your energy. Can I give you a job? I want to hire you. And look, that person hated where they were working in the first place. But because they were still showing up 10 out of 10 energy, they attracted me as a new employer. Think about that. So if you're walking around moping around, oh, I hate my job, oh, I hate people, then who's going to give you another opportunity? Nobody wants to hire a negative Nigel. Let's be honest. Now, if your name's Nigel, I love you anyway. But my point is, nobody wants to hire that person. So energy around money is about your vibrational frequency. If you're flat and you're low when you're running your business, then don't expect more. If you are flat and you're low when you are in your job, then don't expect a promotion. Everything comes down to vibrational energy. I want you to go out there and vibrate 10 out of 10 with your career, with your business, with your income generating activities. And I think, was it Mike Tyson said it? He said, discipline's about doing the things you hate, but doing them as if you love them. I'll say that again. Discipline is about doing the things you hate, but doing them as if you love them. Wow, there's power in that. That's the same with you right now. If you're in a business right now that you're not particularly happy with, the grind is getting you down, the process is making you stressed out, that's okay. And do it like you love it anyway, because then you will attract more opportunities and you'll get a better opportunity to get unstuck and on your way, make even more money, hire other people, systemize your business and eventually sell it or step away if you want to. If you're on a job right now that you don't particularly like, do it as if you love it anyway. Why? Because you'll get recognized, you'll get promoted, you might get opportunities from other people. Think about what I'm saying to you right now. We often moan and complain about not having enough money. We complain about not having enough opportunities. We moan, when obviously what we need to really do is look at our own selves. Would you hire you in your current energy state? Would you pay you in your current energy state? And don't lie. Be honest. Look at yourself in the mirror, how you present yourself when you go out there and talk to prospects. Look at yourself when you are presenting to people in a networking event. Would you do business with yourself? Be honest. And you know what? A lot of us wouldn't. A lot of us wouldn't. So if you wouldn't, what makes you think the stranger down the road is? Think about what I'm saying. So higher frequency, people. Energy, energy, energy. Money is energy. Life is energy. Everything is energy. And when I say that, I'm not saying don't be human. It's okay to have off days. It's okay to have times when you're feeling like you've had enough. But when you're in a position where somebody might want to do business with you, or somebody might want to hire you, or someone's paying you to do a job, you show up 110%, my friend. Why? Because they're giving you 100% of their money, and you should be giving them 100% of your energy. That's how it works, okay? Money is energy. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're going to reflect on what I've said, and I hope you're going to start showing up 10 out of 10 energy when it comes to sales presentations, sales situations, or business situations, or even at your job every single day. Show up. Watch what will happen. I promise you, doors will open for you. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this episode. You know the drill. If you did, make sure you leave me a review. Subscribe on your favorite platform. Go and do it now. Do it now. Subscribe on your favorite platform and share this episode with someone that you care about. Tag me on socials if you're going to do it on socials as well. Jessen James _official on Instagram and Jessen James official on all other platforms. Go and check me out. I love you. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And until next time, I wish you all the wealth, health, success, and happiness that you truly, truly deserve. I'll see you next time.
You've been listening to the Mind Over Money podcast with Jessen James. Don't forget to subscribe and follow on all the channels, links in the show notes. Please also leave a review and visit www.jessenjames.com to find more resources on how to create the life you deserve.